That's when you got to take that responsibility.
Oh shit! This is your
you drafted the wrong player.
So what I'm saying, guys, if you've gotten cheated on, you got to see who that person is. If it's not a cross and up, then you made a mistake and you dated below your league. You dated below your league. If that's your woman cheats on you with somebody that's not a cross and up, you know what I'm saying? You messed up. You messed up.
You drafted a fucking 5th rounder in the first round of 5.
There you go. Perfect.
I used to stick my neck out just for them to turn around and want to see me bled out. Gotta keep an evil eye, they try to put a hex out. None of you can match the quality, you feel like threat count. Used to have a lot of fucks to give, now I'm fresh out.
I ain't saying I'm doing it. I'm just saying, yo, every day is a commitment that I make to you.
Okay.
Every day I make a commitment to you to not act in line with my like personal beliefs or my innate ability as a man, as an alpha male. Not acting on those things is my commitment to you, and that takes discipline, responsibility. That's not natural. That's all I'm trying to say to people.
All right, I like how you pulled it back around. I like how you started it back around,
bro. It's not natural.
He said, "That's just know, like my level of commitment to you,
right,
is strong because I'm exerting all type of restraints."
Right now, check this out. Honestly speaking, somebody would say, "Well, what if your significant other expressed the same thing to you for the opposite sex?" And my answer would be, because there's something in my head. Call me whatever, maybe insecurity. Let's call it insecurity and vulnerability. If I found out that you were secretly thinking that and wanted more penis, a lot more penis, similar to the way I operate being a man, I'll let you go. I'll respect everything you said, but I let you go because I don't want you fighting that urge. We don't both need to be fighting the urge at the same time.
But what happened if it's not like she's not like thinking about, yeah, like I want to be Muslim and die and get like 100 penises. Like she's not looking at it from that perspective. Mm-hmm. But maybe she's just like, you know, something different wouldn't be interesting. And again, not that that's vocalized, but if that's a thought process, is I mean, I don't know. I don't know many people who haven't in some way, shape, or form. Who have that type of thought process, male or female.
As far as like wanting more?
Yeah.
Well, you know what? I believe that there are females who don't naturally think that way, but because it's brought up, and I've had a conversation with a female. She said basically, I don't naturally think about, oh, I want to cheat and anything like that. But sometimes when men talk about it and express these feelings they have, it's like, well, I could do the same thing too. It's more of that than it is, oh, you know what? I desire a lot of penis inside me all the time too.
Well,
you know, it's not the same. If you desire that, I don't want you as my woman. I'm sorry. Even secretly, if you desire it, I don't want you as my woman, because I can tell you secretly I may desire stuff, but I don't do it. And that's my commitment. And that's another story for another day. But that in itself is what people call emotional cheating or emotional infidelity. And I think that is rampant all over the place. All over the place. I don't want to know my woman's thoughts, period.
Well, that's the thing. That's why you don't check your people pocketbook, wallet, phone, and search history, because you might see things. Those inner thoughts is where those places come out. But what I'm saying is, like, I don't know. Like, I dig the concept of, like, especially a lot of women take the stance of, well, if they can do it, I want to be able to do it too. So
yeah, I don't want, like, basically, even if I tell you my truth, sorry for cutting you off. Even if I tell you my truth, if that is your truth, just be a woman with it or be a man with it. It's over. I don't want to stop you from going to get more penis or that being on your mind. That's crazy. I don't want a woman like that. There's only one dog. There's only one dog in my house. That's how it got to go.
But what happened if it's because you're saying it from a standpoint of they might want multiple penis. What happened if it's okay? Let's just say they saw like, we'll just use Denzel Washington because I can't think of nobody else right now. All right, let's just say she's seen Denzel Washington on the screen and she like, bro, like Denzel can get it in her mind. Like, he can get it. I wouldn't mind giving it to him. Mm-hmm. What's the difference? It's the same thought process. It's just that I don't want many. I just want certain different ones. Like, yeah, Chris Brown can get it with the lights on type shit. So, like, what are the difference? Like, there's no difference. And I think those type of thoughts are I think those are common thoughts. Like,
right.
I think they're natural and common thoughts at times. Now, depending on how often or how much you lust over those thoughts is a different situation. But I think that's common, though, dude.
All right, it's fine. Let it be common, but it ain't common enough like it is going on in a man's head all day long. If it's going on in your head, it goes on in a man's head all day long.
Stop. Like, that's
so guess what? I have to share this shit with you. You don't got to share that shit in the back of your head about Chris Brown with me. You don't got to share that shit in the back of your head about Denzel Washington, because it doesn't come up as often as a man shit. Man is thinking about this shit all day long.
Touche. So you're okay. So is that from that perspective? It's just like, hey, yo, I'm about to tell you my deepest, darkest secrets and thoughts, but don't share me with yours.
No,
I just need you to be a whiteboard, because you share me with yours, it could be over if you tell me something I don't like.
You know what? It all depends on how secure you are in your relationship, and I do agree with that. Yeah, that's crazy. But am I wrong for trying to shed light on some of the deeper thoughts that's going on in the man's mind and try to figure out how can we navigate that as men? Yes, because I'm not trying to say I'm doing these activities or doing them, but it's like, yo, you know what? As men, let's just think about this for a minute. Like, if you aren't successful, if you're not where you want to be, think about this. How often are you thinking about sex and pussy that is taken away from where you can be successful? What if you didn't have to worry about that type of stuff? What if that was all taken care of all the time? I'm just asking these hypotheticals because they're hard to talk about, and I know we can talk about them. But what if you were always taken care of sexually, satisfied, and you don't have to ever think about or lust? That's not even in your equation.
See,
you don't need lust.
You're speaking from as if everybody's operating with the same deck, and they're not. You're acting as if everybody's going to play the same winning hand, and they're not. Even if we had the same deck, we're not guaranteed to play the same winning hand. You dig what I'm saying? We playing spades. I might can get 18. I might can get 11 books. You might only get 5 books with the same deck, with the same hand. You dig what I'm saying? So you say, yeah, you might have something where those type of thoughts those type of thoughts are being unfulfilled to a manner in which, you know, they can't function, and that shit is like grinding in the back of their head, and they wake up with the morning wood, they go to sleep with the morning wood, they go to church with the morning wood, and as if they get that thing subsided, then that allows their brain and allows them to function more efficiently. But then you can get the same cat an abundance of pussy, and he can still be a failure. It's a lot of niggas out there getting a lot of tail, and these niggas are still bums.
Yeah, but that's the discipline part of it. I guess that's the discipline part. I don't know how that. Yeah, I get what you're saying. That's a discipline part of it. I'm just saying, for guys, I just want to express it and talk about it. Even for females, I just want to talk about some of the taboo stuff.
Not for females. You just said if a female share it, she out of there.
No, meaning, hey, look, you can go ahead and share it. Share your truth. But guess what? Go ahead and share your truth. If that's
you a piece of shit.
No,
you a piece of shit.
I'm not saying that. Look, if that's your truth, go ahead and share it. So what?
But you could be single if you share it.
Yeah, right. That's the only thing.
That's the fucked up part.
Hey, that's what it is, though.
Hey, yo, that's
why would you want to live a lie? Why would you want to live a whole lie? Like, you know what I mean?
Because if I'm not acting on it,
X, let somebody know how deep your commitment is. It's like, yo, I want a lot of pussy. I don't fuck with it. I'm disciplined. I don't fuck with it. It is hard. But if you ain't wanting a lot of like that, it's easier for you to do this sexual thing. You know what I mean? It's easier for you.
If you ain't wanting a lot of
it's easier for you. I'm just saying, and I'm just drawing like conclusions based off of the way I think. Hit the like, hit the subscribe button, please. Let's go.
If they triggered by Ronald, because this Negro said, hey, yo, I'm going to tell you how I would like to deep dive in like 40 vaginas weekly to keep my urges down, but I don't. And then she turned around, she's like, you know what? That's cool. I'm glad you had those restraints. You know what I mean? Because I be having those same urges, but the fact that I love you is what allows me not to act on those urges. And you're like, that is awesome. Yeah, can you leave keys at the doormat when you leave, ma'am?
Just like that.
Dude, that's fucked up.
Just like that.
That's fucked up, bro.
That's like that.
I dig it.
I didn't know. Look, I didn't know you operating like that. I always make that type of shit known.
Check this out.
Every man, you should always make that type of shit known. If that's the way you're thinking, why not keep it G?
This is what I'm thinking, though. This is what I'm thinking. Like, if you look at, especially look at today's time, right? Like, fuck. You know what? Maybe not. Because I'm about to say, you look at today's times, and I think women promiscuosity, women being promiscuous. How about that? It's probably at an all-time high. Like women taking meat sausages and multiple ones I think is like at an all-time high. And I would say, is that saying that, hey, maybe women think about sex just as much as men, or maybe not as much as men, but a lot higher than we thought previously? Because you see women is just throwing tail everywhere around, but also they're throwing tail around because they want to be prostitutes. So they're not actually doing it for the sake of having sex. They're doing it for the sake of getting money. So that might, those two things might be two separate situations. Because I do see a lot of 304s when they talk about being 304s and having sex for money. Like there's definitely a disconnect. Like they're clocking that shit in as like a job. They're just like open up, lube it, get it done, get it out, leave my money on the counter and leave. So I guess they could definitely. Those people are broken because women's sex is a little different. The women are broken.
That's why
the women are broken. Huh? Like if they can like, because I know for men, like you can disassociate the act and the emotion fairly easy for most men.
Right.
But for women, it tends to be a little harder to do that. So to like once you become, I guess, the 304, like the mindset of that is just like, I guess, totally separated. Like you're broken. Like you're broken. You're a prostitute. You're broken. So yeah, we're not talking about you.
Yeah. And then why?
And if you're dating a prostitute, that's a whole nother problem within itself.
Yeah, exactly. And especially if you don't know it, you know.
But a lot of cats do it and know it. That's what's weird. Like, yeah, you know, my boyfriend. But yo, you gonna go prostitute today and you got a boyfriend? It's
hey, yo, it's a touchy subject to talk about, but I just like talking about it because these are the things that I feel that I know are going on in the back of people's mind, deep down inside. Like, you know, deep down inside. Like, who's that naturally monogamous man? Where is he and how does it sound?
Barack Obama.
I bet you there's discipline involved. Like I said, there's a lot of discipline involved because it's not natural. That's what I'm saying. It's not natural. Men should be able to do all of these things and then don't do it. That's the crazy thing. That's what makes him more appealing and attractive. As a man, you should get up and say to yourself, and when you look in the mirror, like, damn, I know I can tell I'm a catch, and always be that way. Always be that way.
I guess that's like having a vegetarian lion, bro. Like, you know how much discipline a lion has to take to be just a pure vegetarian living in the jungle? You dig what I'm saying?
Damn, that's a hell of an analogy.
Yeah.
You're taking a straight meat eater. You're taking a straight meat eater, and you're telling them, look, you can have one. You can have meat once a week. Twice
one
a week.
hyena a week.
Check that shit out. You can have meat once or twice a week. I don't know how lions eat, so this analogy might suck, but I'm pretty sure they eat more than that. You can have meat once a week. And the rest you got to eat grass. It's like, yo, you were naturally bred to eat meat, to get meat. That's all. You should, like, every man, or not every man, but men should be able to do this. That makes you powerful. That's what makes you powerful.
What is the all right, fine.
But like I said,
what is the clarification for that though? What is the requirements for that?
But the thing is that real quick, that makes you powerful when you refrain from doing it.
Okay.
It makes you controlled by the act when you can't refrain from doing it. So, like I said, I go backwards and back and forth with a lot of the shit. Like, it's something that you would want to do. Yeah, I would love to live a life like this. But guess what? The discipline involved, taking away the discipline is being able to do whatever I want to do. I don't think that's going to work right. Is there something about it that doesn't even seem right? You know, so I don't really want that life for myself.
Well, you know what they say, an abundance of anything always becomes a problem. So
exactly. I don't really want it that way.
So I think the restraints works better in your favor. Maybe that's why a lot of cats who don't have the restraint have so many issues.
Right.
So you know what I mean? So yeah. So it's pros and cons to anything. But you know, a day of lying gluttony ain't never killed nobody.
Hey man, like I said, it's something that's fun to explore and to talk about. Because it seems as though people are gravitated towards these conversations. I have these conversations all the time, and I put them on the forefront. Because I really want to know, like, yo, what is in the back of your head? Like, can you give me a little bit of what's going on back there? Let me know what's going on. When you talk to women, like you just pause. I'm like, yo, what you thinking about right now? What's going on in your head? Right now, what you thinking about? I want to know, like, what the hell's going on in your head? You know, we're so different. All of these things is like, what the hell is going on in your head? Like, you know, and as far as the cheating and everything, across and up, and that's what they say about women, right? Across, so they're going to cheat with somebody that's equal to you or better than you. Here's the problem. We don't know. You don't know what kind of taste your woman got. So the person you think that's not even a cross should think it's a cross. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's like, yo, what your cross might be and your up might be, might not be her across and up.
That's weird. It's true. But you know what was so. Think about this. Think about all the stories you see, and like all the stuff you see happening, and you see people come out with, hey, my spouse or my boyfriend or my girlfriend cheated on me, and look who they cheated with. And sometimes those be down. Those don't even be lateral moves.
Yeah. There you go. You got bad taste. It's like your woman cheat on you, and you can tell her like, yo, like, of course I'm mad at you cheating on me, but you actually set me free. Because talk about cheating. Like, I just want to do whatever I want anyway. So that's set free. But what I'm really disappointed in is the fact that you consider this a cross.
Yeah.
A cross?
Like if you
up? Are you kidding me?
Jeff Bezos, it's like, all right, I can see why you made that decision. It's Jeff Bezos, like I can see his bank account made that decision for you.
Right.
So I'm hot, but I get it.
Right.
But you let Tyrone beat it up.
Tyrone?
This nigga ain't got no job. Like, are you fucking kidding me?
And then check this out. What if she would say to you, and mind you, this is all hypothetically, of course, obviously, right? What if she says to you, oh, I like the way Tyrone made me feel. Then you got to be like, oh shit, this is my fault. I dated down, and it's too far down. You're a bottom. You're a bottom.
You dated down. That's your fault.
You a bottom bitch. Like,
it's not her fault.
Yeah,
that's completely. That's when you got to take that responsibility.
Oh shit, that is your
drafted the wrong player.
So what I'm saying, guys, if you've gotten cheated on, you got to see who that person is. If it's not a cross and up, then you made a mistake and you dated below your league. You dated below your league. If that's your woman fault. Cheats on you with somebody that's not a cross and up, you know what I'm saying? You messed up. You messed up.
You drafted a fucking 5th rounder in the first round of 5.
There you go. Perfect. Like and subscribe. You drafted a 5th round prospect in the first round. If your woman cheats on you down, you went across and down. I'm out. And I gotta reevaluate how I look at women. Like, hold the fuck up.
Ain't no coming back from that one. Yo. So if you find out it was Jeff Bezos, can you come back from that? Because you understand why?
Well, you should feel better about yourself. You used to say, all right, no problem.
If that's what I'm competing with.
There you go. It's like, all right, no problem. I gotta start getting some more bread or get even higher, because unfortunately, the pool of bitches that I fuck with, when they go across it up, they going Jeff Bezos up. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, damn.
So you know,
step my game way up. Hey, look, bottom line, for men, there is no relaxation in life. There's always improvement that needs to be done. And as long as you're doing that, like, you can really feel good about yourself. Because you can say as a man, I'm pretty sure women say this when they look in the mirror and look at their bodies, you know, because that's what men look at, their bodies, right? They pretty sure they look in their bodies and they say, damn, I'm fuckable. As a man, you got to say that. And it's not necessarily only about your body, but if you have the body too, that just adds to it. But you got to be able to say, yeah, I'm fuckable. Why not? Once you stop saying I'm fuckable and you get relaxed, you're fucked.
Bro, if that's fact, bro. If you look in the mirror and you won't say I'll do me, that's a major problem.
I used to stick my neck out just for them to turn around and want to see me bled out. Gotta keep an evil eye, they try to put a hex out. None of you can match the quality, you feel like thread count. Used to have a lot of fucks to give, now I'm fresh out.